Okay, we are back with the heat. This just in, breaking news. Papoose, the rapper and boyfriend of Claressa Shields, the GWOAT, had to get physical with the comedian who was taunting his lady, Claressa Shields. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what happened, let you know my perspective on what happened, and we'll get it cracking. So, from the top.
The guy walked.
Claressa Shields insinuates that Papoose got into an altercation after a comedian called her Serena Williams. Right? And she's explaining, I guess, what transpired. Shout out to Live Bites.
Up to me, and he didn't have a phone in his hand or nothing, and he was like, "Oh my God, there goes Serena, Serena, Serena." And all of us who was around looked at him like, "Bro, what is you doing?" So the dude called me Serena. Now I never knew who the guy was because he never had a camera. I don't really follow these people pages who do this type of stuff or whatever. But couldn't find out it was a dude named Gerald Huston, I think. He a comedian. And listen, I ain't got nothing against him. You know, that type of content he do, I think he'd have been better off if he just asked me before he came up there and cracked that joke like that, and it wouldn't have been so bad. But the reason why it was bad was, one, okay, sure, you can say I look like Serena, right? But I had copper hair in my hair. Let's be clear. Yes, he be trolling. So after he did that, you know what I'm saying, I told him, like, when a guy walked up to me.
So she's breaking it down how this transpired. Comedian Gerald Huston.
Not Serena.
Some of you guys probably seen him on the gram. He'd be like, oh my God, she shoot Triple H. And it don't be Triple H. But I guess he tried it on Claressa Shields and things escalated. Let's keep it going.
So as I walked off, he continued to like press me, and I told him, like, bro, good plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm over here talking to Jay Prince. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here talking to Abdullah Mason. Like, I'm talking to heavy hitters. You know what I'm saying? One, I deal with a lot of people that's irritating. So I'm like, you know what? This dude irritating me. So I'm walking off. He keeps stepping to me. So as he's stepping to me, now, of course, my man, Pap stepped like, hey, bro, chill out. She said, like, you know that's not Serena. Leave her alone. He's stepped to Pap, you know, because this what he do. He like, hell, I did it already. So, one, you done already disrespected me. You know, you already done trolled me. Now, Pap done told you to step off, and now you stepping to Pap. You already know what happened. I don't have to say nothing. Not Serena.
She said y'all already know what happened. So Pat wasn't there for the disrespect, the trolling of his lady. And I don't know if he hit him or a book hit him, something.
I know y'all know who this funny motherfucker is.
What up, gang? See my nose, nigga. Papoose hit me with a book.
Papoose done hit Cub with a book for running up on him playing them games, man.
Games, bro. Like, silly games, you win silly prizes, right?
I know y'all.
So he telling you, he said Pat like got physical with him.
I know who this funny motherfucker is.
What up, gang? See my nose, nigga. Papoose hit me with a book.
Papoose done hit Cub with a book for running up on him playing them games, man.
Games, bro. Like, silly games, you win silly prizes, right?
I know y'all know who.
The troll's nose. Shout out to DJ Pooh. If y'all don't know, DJ Pooh's like, man, my grandmama gave me that chain from Friday. Shout out to Pooh, legend, West Coast, West Side. Now, why the F would Serena be with a black man? Oh, wow. What's wrong with Serena Williams? I wish my grandma was here to pop her. I'm just trying to see what the comments is on. And she just gave a full snitch confession online if dude sues. Oh, wow. Is she slow? Honestly, who goes public to confirm an assault? I mean, the dude, hey, the internet is weird, Joe. Like, bro, The internet is kind of weird, man.
Toast to my music career.
Internet low-key weird, bro. Like, the comedian already admitted that Papoose got physical with him. So what is Claressa Shields, the GWOAT, her telling her side of it? And she didn't even, she said, y'all already know what happened. Like, she didn't really incriminate. But you get these keyboard warriors and people on the keys that, like, they're always trying to leave, like, a fly comment or, you know, man, that ain't street code and this and that. Like, everybody want to leave, I don't know, catchy or clever comments. But my thing is this, the dude already told you what went on. So at this point, it's public knowledge if you got cuz that this happened to right here.
Yeah.
What up, gang? See my nose, nigga. Papoose hit me with a book.
Papoose done hit cuz with a book for running up on him playing them games, man.
Game, bro. Like silly games, you win silly prizes, right?
No, y'all.
Again, a lot of y'all talk street and what street code and all this type of stuff, but y'all don't really know street code. Because if you know street code, if something is public domain, public knowledge, it's not really snitching at that point if it's already out there. Like, even I've done videos where, you know, Devin Haney suing his baby mama or something. TMZ put it out. TMZ's bigger than me. And then people are like, oh, ego, why you put it out, man? Devin Haney. But so TMZ, who has a bigger platform than Boxingego, they could put it out and get millions of clicks or whatever, and it's already exposed, already public knowledge. The girl's putting stuff on her story, but then when I say something about it, I'm the bad guy. You know what I mean? Y'all like, oh, Claressa Shields, she incriminated him. Like, the dude's on here talking about his nose is busted up from Papoose. It's pretty public knowledge. As far as the incident,
And a guy walked up to me, and he didn't have a phone in his hand or nothing. And he was like,
listen, I am from the old school. I'm talking about even older than my actual age. I could have survived and been good in any generation before me. Different times, different code. And part of it for me is I come up in the era, I'm like Daywalker. I already told you, I'm Blade. I'm Daywalker. I got the best of both worlds. I grew up where technology wasn't as prevalent, right? It wasn't this prominent, dominant force like cell phones. So when I was a kid, we didn't have no cell phones, right? When I started getting like further in school, primary school and stuff like that, then we start getting into the computers. And my generation is like the first generation that really was like hands-on, learning how to type and use keyboards. And then later came MySpace and Twitter and all these different things, right? So I got the best of both worlds. However, you could get rid of most of this technology and most people. There's a lot of podcasters. They're not really talking about nothing. They're putting things out in sound bites for shock value. So I come from a different era where a time where we were really outside and you had to be whoever you pretended to be online. You had to be that person outside. Like, and I conduct myself to the same standard, meaning I come from an era where you don't say something online on the internet that you wouldn't say in person. Everything that I say in these videos, I believe. Everything I say in these videos, I would say to the person in real life. That's how I was brought up. So back to Claressa Shields and Papoose. I mean, this is their situation. We'll see if it advances or whatever. But you can't play around with everybody, bro. Papoose is a street dude. He seemed like a cool dude. But that's his lady. You know what I mean? Because then if it get to a point, a man got to defend his manhood and his honor in front of his lady, his girl. We already know his girl could fight. She a professional boxer. So if she out and about and he feels somebody's hassling her, and then you keep on with it and keep pushing it, you know, and I've seen the dude's videos. Some of them are funny, but you can't play around with everybody. That's just the reality of it. Some people would probably take it and laugh it off. Maybe she took it serious, but that's what happens when you get up in people's face. And she's saying that they didn't see no big camera. I don't know if he had a hidden camera. I don't know. I don't know how he does, what his setup is, but maybe he has like a pinhole camera on his hat or something, and you can't really see it. So he just looked like a crazed fan, and it just looked like he wilding in disrespect. She didn't recognize Kuh from the Instagram videos, and one thing led to another. And Papoose was like, yo, chill, from what Claressa is saying. Yo, chill, that's my lady. She don't bother her. You know it ain't Serena. Stop playing around. Claressa had already informed him, and then he kept going on. And then she's saying that he told Pap, I already did it. That sounds like confrontational, kind of. Like if you say, hey, that's my lady. I mean, it's public knowledge. It's a celebrity couple, right? That's my lady. You know, back off. Leave her alone. You don't need to do that. And he was like, I already did it. I can see how one thing leads to another. Now, I'm not condoning what happened, you know, but I'm just saying you can't play around with everybody. You can't play these games and think everybody finna be cool with it. And that's what's wrong with the internet. You know, the internet made it cool for people to believe that you could just be out here doing anything for clicks and views. And like I see videos, people, they're moaning in men's ears and stuff like that. I promise you, if you think it's sweet, do that to me in real life, and God bless you. I don't play stuff like that. I don't want nobody in my personal bubble or in my space, especially no man, like moaning in my ear and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I don't think it'll escalate, but we'll see. Claressa Shields, her dude held her down, felt the comedian was violating, and it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. I know Claressa Shields has a lot of supporters, but she also has people to be hating. So some people are just going to be like, oh, you're in the wrong, you and your dude, blah, blah, blah. Listen, I don't know what to tell you. I'm from the old school. Don't start none, won't be none. Let me know who you think's in the right or wrong. Will this escalate? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. For more boxing updates, more boxing news, the best in the business, and it's not even close, subscribe to my channel. Live streaming can be tough, which is why I use StreamYard. Click the link in the description for StreamYard, which is an awesome tool that enables you to set up your stream with ease of use. Get great results with live streaming. It's what I use. Stream to social media with ease with StreamYard. Live streaming is here to stay. Engage with your audience using StreamYard. Great way to reach out to your audience and connect. So you need a tool that can do that. If you're new to YouTube and you're struggling to get views, one tool I can provide to you is TubeBuddy. I've been on YouTube over 10 years. I use TubeBuddy daily to crank out videos just like this one that you're watching. Learn how the pros do it with TubeBuddy. YouTube receives a lot of traffic, which also means a lot of creators, a lot of people putting out content. So you need to learn the ropes so you know how to separate yourself, especially if you're new, but even if you're a pro, use TubeBuddy. The link is in the description. Get more views, more subscribers, and a higher click-through rate, so ultimately you can realize all of your online goals. Use my affiliate link in the description and grow your channel fast.